Hi. Today we're looking at Besame. So in Besame, in order to make this more Latin sounding, I changed the first measure. What the first measure says at this time is 1, 2, and. So the D is on 1, and then on 2 another D and the and of 2. But we're going to change that to say 1, 2, and 3. So instead of playing the second D on 2, you're going to play it on the and of 2, and the third D is on 3. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2. Triplet. Okay, so that's one thing that you need to know. The other thing you need to know is the Latin beat that we're going to use. And we're going to use a Latin beat a couple of times in this song to make it more Latin. The Latin beat, in the first place we see it is on the G minor chord. The Latin beat is going to, here's your G minor chord, G, B, flat, D. A Latin beat, you're going to say G, then D, then B flat, and then D. It's one note at a time. That says 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So on the G, that's 1, 2. On the D, you have 3. The B flat is 4. And you go back to D for and. And a lot of times it goes with another measure. So the two measures would go together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. And that is what happens at the end of this line. So we're going to do the first line just to start with. So I'm going to make those D's be octaves. The first D's, 1, 2, and 3, 4. And what is natural for me is to fill the octave in. I don't expect you to do that, but if you see me do it, excuse me. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. I'm going to do that one more time. We're going to go on to the second line. 1, 2, and. And now we're in some triplets. I'm probably going to use that G from the last measure. It's just a low note there. Triplet. And then the F sharp diminished. Triplet. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So I made a melody there out of my D minor chord. Let's go over just that line. So it says triplet, 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 triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 and 3, 4. And there I use something different. You just want to improvise off of that D minor chord. I used my right hand. Theoretically, you could use your left hand, although there's an awful lot of left hand bass in here. I'm going to go over those first two lines again. And we get on to the third line. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's as far as I'm going to go right now. So that is the end of the introduction to Besame.